It has been a long debated topic. What happens when legends die in Apex Legends? It seems they get shot up, exploded, or sometimes disintegrated, but they come back to life even stronger than before. It created so much discussion that in my previous theory video on this I had hundreds of comments with many people suggesting their own theory or variation of my theory. So finally, Respawn has given their own lore-friendly piece of information to help us understand what is actually happening. It's like a small nod by Respawn to say, hey, this is actually the truth, and I love it. So in the new Winter Express event, one of Octane's new quips makes him say,
"Cold compadre, you'll warm up in the respawn chamber, if you're lucky."
So it seems like when legends die, they go to the respawn chamber and, well, I guess they respawn and are ready to fight again another day. So this still opens up a lot of questions. What exactly is the respawn chamber? Is it like Titanfall Regeneration? Or is it a literal respawn chamber because the Apex games is a simulation? Well, I think like last time we can rule out Apex Legends being a simulation because Octane made reference to him trying the gauntlet in real life by mimicking what he saw people doing in a simulation. It's a small nod to us that the gauntlet, which Octane's backstory was inspired by, is a virtual simulation, but the Apex games is distinctly in the real world and not in that same simulation. We can also rule out regeneration, sort of, at least I think so. This is something pilots could do in the Titanfall series to essentially replenish their body so that they can become stronger and learn new things faster. It was a lore-friendly way of adding a Call of Duty-like prestige system into multiplayer, but in the lore it stated that memories are lost when pilots regenerate, which makes me think that it can't be regenerating in Apex Legends. I think that the respawn chamber is another highly advanced medical technology that's sort of like a super stim or super regeneration. It can heal up a legend's body even after it would be beyond repair, but it doesn't damage their memories. A lot of money is riding on the Apex games, so it could make sense they have the absolute best medical technology possible. The only question that arises with this theory is, why does Watson's legendary finisher literally show players getting disintegrated? Well, seeing as they're already down, we could stretch and say maybe it's just put on for a show and the legend is actually being teleported to the respawn chamber. Who knows the specifics, but either way it's nice to see Respawn are piecing together their lore with small voice lines, images and loading screen text like this. So we now have more details on what happens to legends when they die in Apex Legends, and it still doesn't rule out the theory I made in my previous video on this topic. In my other video I mentioned that because there's so much money riding on the Apex games, it would be foolish to put legends in real danger, so all of it is put on and no legends are ever really put in harm's way. And once the match is over, everybody is sort of like a big family, or colleagues at least. The Apex games in a way is fake, kind of like wrestling, and to me I still think that could be possible, but the shooting and ordnance and real damage could certainly be real with this new information about the respawn chamber. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd definitely like to see what you think about this after this new information. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this Apex Legends lore video was interesting to watch. If you'd like to see more lore ideas like this one, let me know. Share what you'd like to see in the comments. And if you haven't yet already, make sure to subscribe so that you can see more of my daily Apex Legends content. I also have a Twitch stream and a gameplay channel for those that prefer more light-hearted content. I'll put links for both of those in the description. Thanks again, I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio!